Hi guys! It is 5 days until Halloween, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays of the whole year. I grew up in India and we didn't have Halloween in India, and when I moved here and I was 10 and I discovered that there's a holiday where you get to dress up as anything that you want and you just walk up to people's houses and they give you candy, this is the best holiday of all time. The only thing that would make Halloween better is if it was also your birthday. So if your birthday is on October 31st, I am super jealous of you. Until about a week ago, I was going to be Storm for Halloween, and the reason I was going to be Storm was because I wanted to be a superhero this year. And I figured I should be Storm because, well, I have skin that kind of looks like hers. And then I realized that that's actually not a good reason to be a superhero. Storm is cool, don't get me wrong, but my favorite lady is Rogue. If some year I decide to do an X-Men costume, I'm going to be Rogue. This year I decided to be my favorite Batman villain, which is Poison Ivy. Now the cool thing about Poison Ivy is if you Google Poison Ivy, you'll see that there are about a bazillion versions of her. There's versions of her with curly hair, with straight hair, with green skin, with regular human looking skin, versions where she is wearing not very many clothes, versions where she's wearing a lot of clothes. So it actually gives you a lot of freedom because you can really do anything and it would technically still be correct. If you want to paint your skin green, you can, and if you don't want to, that's fine too. And if your skin happens to be medium tan like mine, it doesn't matter. Just be what you want. Don't let your physical, natural look kind of limit you from being a character that you've loved since you were a little girl. There are two things that are consistent with Poison Ivy no matter what. The first is that she has red hair, which I don't. So let's fix that. Cool. And the second thing that she does is wear green. If you wanted to get an A+ for this costume, you could tint your eyebrows red. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my makeup for Poison Ivy, and I'm only going to use 5 products. The first thing that I'm going to do is use a Bare Minerals SPF 15 Medium Tan Foundation. It's a powder foundation, so it's not too heavy, which I really like. And I'm going to apply it with the Flawless Face brush. Just going to give it a quick sweep all over my face. This really isn't intended to cover anything up, but as the night goes on, I know I'm gonna get sweaty. So this will hopefully help keep my face from looking greasy. Alright, the second thing I'm going to use is kajal, which is eyeliner basically, but it's thicker at the top than traditional eyeliners, which is why I like it. I'm just gonna line it here at the bottom really thick. The next thing I'm gonna use for my eyes is this eyeshadow. This is Beauty Rush. It's from Victoria's Secret and it's in the color Emerald City. This is something I actually got many years ago and I never wore it because I realized I didn't really like how it looked. And good thing I saved it because now I don't have to go buy new ones. I know I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna be like, wow, this looks really weird. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really vibrant color. I'm actually going to leave that and not blend it yet because there's another color I'm gonna put on top and blend those together. So it's gonna look a little weird right now. I know it looks really strange right now because I haven't blended it yet. I'm not going to blend this into another eyeshadow. I'm actually going to blend it with a little bit of white shimmer. And look how cute this is. It's like a little padding of shimmer, and it comes with a little white eye powder or body powder, I'm not quite sure. Just dusting this all over the top. If it gets in your eyebrows, that's okay. You can kind of wipe them clean afterwards. After that, I'm going to use this angled eyeshadow brush to blend these together, and I'm going to blend them up and down. And just kind of do this to it. And then I'm going to use some of this white shimmer powder again and just coat it a little bit on the outside so that it blends outward just a little bit. kind of like that. The next thing that I'm going to use is my favorite MAC lipstick. It's just MAC Red, and as you can see, it is very well loved. I have to leave it like this, otherwise it literally will pop off. If you have lip liner, now might be a good time to use it. All right, there you go. So this is kind of all I wanted to do with my face because I know it's going to be a long night and I'm going to be really sweaty and I don't want to feel kind of gross things melting off of my face. If you want to see what my entire costume looks like, I'm going to leave a link below where you can go and see a photo of me at Halloween in full costume. I am going to wear this somehow. I haven't decided yet. Probably not like this. Maybe like this. I have no idea what I'm doing with my costume yet. That's what that means. Thank you for watching. Bye! Ho, ho, ho! I'm Santa Ivy. I'm gonna give this wig 3 hours before it's too itchy and I regret wearing it. I can use this as a whip. Like Catwoman, but with leaves instead. I'm going to be traditional Ivy.